Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a super important piece of diabetes tech, the insulin pump. Whether you're new to diabetes, a caregiver, or just curious, this video will give you a clear and simple breakdown of how insulin pumps work and how they help people manage blood sugar every single day. An insulin pump is a small computerized device that delivers insulin to the body, helping people with type 1 and, some with type 2 diabetes manage their blood sugar. Unlike insulin shots, which you take multiple times a day, a pump gives you tiny doses of insulin continuously, all day and night. This really mimics the way a healthy pancreas would release insulin steady little doses throughout the day, plus extra doses when you eat. Let's break it down and take a closer look at what actually makes up an insulin pump system. Understanding each component is key to knowing how your pump works, how to use it safely, and how to troubleshoot if something goes wrong. Whether you're new to insulin pumps or just want a refresher, let's walk through the main parts together. The first and most important part is the pump device itself. Think of this as the brain of the system. It's a small computerized device that you can easily carry in your pocket, clip to your waistband, or even wear discreetly under your clothes. The pump is responsible for delivering precise amounts of insulin throughout the day and night based on your programmed settings. It has a screen and buttons or a touch screen, allowing you to adjust doses, set reminders, and review your insulin delivery history. Some pumps even connect wirelessly to your smartphone or a continuous glucose monitor, making diabetes management more seamless than ever before. Next, we have the reservoir or cartridge. This is where the insulin is actually stored inside the pump. The reservoir is usually a small, clear container that you fill with insulin before inserting it into the pump. Depending on the model, it might hold enough insulin for 2 to 3 days, or even longer. Filling and changing the reservoir is a routine part of pump maintenance, and it's important to do it carefully to avoid air bubbles or leaks, which could affect your insulin delivery. Then, there's the tubing. For most pumps, thin, flexible tubing connects the reservoir inside the pump to the infusion set on your body. The tubing is designed to be comfortable and discreet so you can move freely without worrying about it getting in the way. It comes in different lengths to suit your lifestyle and preferences. The tubing is what actually carries the insulin from the pump to your body, delivering it steadily and reliably. However, not all pumps use tubing. Some are completely tubeless, which we'll talk about in a moment. The fourth key component is the infusion set. This is a small, soft cannula or sometimes a tiny needle that sits just under your skin, usually on your abdomen, thigh, or arm. The infusion set is what actually delivers the insulin into your body. It's held in place with a gentle adhesive patch, and most people change their infusion set every 2 to 3 days to keep the site healthy and prevent infections. Inserting the infusion set can seem intimidating at first, but most modern sets come with easy-to-use inserters that make the process quick and nearly painless. Now let's talk about tubeless pumps, like the Omnipod. These innovative devices combine the pump, reservoir, and infusion set into a single compact pod that sticks directly to your skin. There's no tubing at all, which means you can swim, exercise, or sleep without worrying about getting tangled. The pod communicates wirelessly with a handheld controller, allowing you to adjust your insulin delivery from a distance. Tubeless pumps are a great option for people who want maximum freedom and minimal hassle. On the other hand, traditional pumps like the Tandem T-Slim or Medtronic 780G use thin tubing to connect the pump to your infusion site. These pumps offer a wide range of customizable features such as different basal rates, bolus calculators, and integration with continuous glucose monitors. Some even have advanced algorithms that automatically adjust your insulin delivery based on your glucose levels. Whether you choose a tubed or tubeless pump, understanding each component helps you get the most out of your diabetes technology and empowers you to manage your health with confidence. Insulin pumps are remarkable devices that have revolutionized diabetes management for many people. They deliver insulin in 2 main ways, which are called basal and bolus. Understanding how these 2 delivery methods work is key to appreciating the flexibility and control that insulin pumps offer. Let's break down what each of these terms means and how they help keep blood sugar levels in check throughout the day and night. First, let's talk about basal insulin. Basal insulin is a slow, steady flow of insulin that the pump delivers automatically, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can think of it like a gentle drip from a faucet that never stops. This background insulin is essential because it helps your body manage blood sugar levels even when you're not eating, such as when you're sleeping or between meals. The pump can be programmed to deliver different amounts of basal insulin at different times of day, matching your body's natural rhythms and needs. This is especially helpful for people whose insulin requirements change overnight or during periods of activity and rest. The second way pumps deliver insulin is called bolus. Bolus insulin is a larger, quick-acting dose that you give yourself at specific times, most commonly at mealtimes. When you eat, especially foods that contain carbohydrates, your blood sugar naturally rises. The bolus dose is designed to help your body process this increase in blood sugar by providing the extra insulin needed to keep your levels in a healthy range. You might also use a bolus dose if your blood sugar is higher than your target range, even if you haven't eaten recently. To give a bolus, you usually start by checking your blood sugar and estimating the amount of carbohydrates you're about to eat. You enter this information into the pump, which then uses its built-in technology to help you figure out the right amount of insulin to deliver. This process takes the guesswork out of dosing and helps you stay on top of your diabetes management, even when your meals or activities change from day to day. The pump's calculator is a powerful tool. It takes into account the number of carbs you plan to eat, your current blood sugar, and any insulin you may still have active in your body from previous doses. By pressing a few buttons, you can let the pump do the math for you, ensuring you get just the right amount of insulin for your needs. This not only makes life easier, but it also helps reduce the risk of giving too much or too little insulin. Many modern pumps have advanced features, such as built-in calculators that use your personal insulin-to-carb ratio and correction factor. The insulin-to-carb ratio tells the pump how much insulin you need for a certain amount of carbohydrates, while the correction factor helps adjust your dose if your blood sugar is higher or lower than your target. These settings are personalized for each user, and your healthcare team can help you fine-tune them for the best results. By combining basal and bolus insulin delivery, pumps provide a flexible and precise way to manage diabetes. This technology empowers people to live more freely, knowing they have a tool that adapts to their unique needs, whether they're at home, at work, or on the go. With the right settings and support, insulin pumps can make a big difference in achieving stable blood sugar and a better quality of life. Modern pumps are getting smarter. Some work with continuous glucose monitors, like Dexcom or Guardian sensors. This setup allows your pump to talk to your CGM, adjusting your insulin automatically to help avoid lows and highs. This is called a closed-loop system or hybrid artificial pancreas. Some systems can even stop insulin delivery when your glucose is dropping too fast, or give small correction doses when you're trending high. When considering whether an insulin pump is the right choice for you or your loved one, it's important to weigh both the advantages and the potential drawbacks. Let's take a closer look at some of the key pros and cons of using an insulin pump, so you can make an informed decision that fits your lifestyle, health needs, and personal preferences. One of the biggest advantages of an insulin pump is its ability to deliver insulin with remarkable precision. Unlike traditional injections, which can sometimes lead to inconsistent dosing, pumps allow for very fine adjustments in the amount of insulin delivered throughout the day and night. This can help keep your blood sugar levels more stable and reduce the risk of both highs and lows. Another major benefit is the flexibility it offers. With an insulin pump, you can more easily adjust your insulin for meals, snacks, or changes in your daily routine, such as exercise or travel. This means you don't have to stick to a rigid schedule, and you can enjoy more freedom in your day-to-day life. Whether you're eating out with friends, going for a spontaneous walk, or traveling to a new city, the pump can adapt to your needs. Many modern pumps can also be integrated with continuous glucose monitors or CGMs. This integration allows for real-time adjustments and even some automation, such as suspending insulin delivery if your blood sugar drops too low. This can provide peace of mind, especially overnight or during busy days, and can help you achieve better overall glucose control with less guesswork. However, there are also some important downsides to consider. First, an insulin pump is a device that you need to wear almost all the time. For some people, this can feel intrusive or uncomfortable, especially at first. There's also the financial aspect. Insulin pumps and their supplies can be expensive, and not all insurance plans cover the full cost. It's important to check with your provider and understand what your out-of-pocket expenses might be. Another consideration is the risk of site infections or technical problems. Because the pump delivers insulin through a small tube inserted under your skin, there's a chance the site can become irritated or infected if not cared for properly. Pumps can also malfunction or run out of battery, which means you need to be prepared to troubleshoot issues and have backup supplies on hand. Using an insulin pump also requires a commitment to learning and ongoing monitoring. You'll need to be trained on how to use the device, change infusion sites, and respond to alarms or errors. Regular blood glucose checks are still necessary, and you'll need to keep detailed records to help your healthcare team make adjustments. For some, this level of involvement can feel overwhelming at first, but with practice and support, it often becomes second nature. Ultimately, deciding whether an insulin pump is right for you is a personal choice. Many people find that the benefits like improved blood sugar control, greater flexibility, and the potential for a more active lifestyle far outweigh the challenges. With the right education, support from your healthcare team, and a willingness to learn, an insulin pump can be a powerful tool in managing diabetes and living life to the fullest. Living with a pump takes some practice. You need to change the site every 2 to 3 days, refill the insulin cartridge, and troubleshoot when needed. But once you get the hang of it, many people find it helps them feel more in control, with fewer highs and lows and more freedom. And that's your 11-minute tour of insulin pumps. If you learned something new, give this video a like and share it with someone managing diabetes. And don't forget to subscribe for more health tech explainers. Thanks for watching.